Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness, people are hanging out. Dark, I'm sorry that I stole this from you. If you want me to give it back, I will. Ryan, hey, I got the Christmas card. Thank you. Let me move this so my face is somewhere vaguely in the middle. I have to get it to start. So yeah, thank you for the Christmas card, Ryan. I really appreciate it. And tell the NPC hi for me. Hope they're doing awesome. I've been really junk at catching their streams this week. But they're the best. Mr. Cunningham? It's good to see you again. Thank you for the lurk punch. And thank you for why am I like super off center? Oh my goodness. Driving crazy. And also I got a follow from Spark. So thanks, Spark, if you're hanging out. Yeah, and tell everybody else hi for me too. I mean, they have the best chat. Everybody who is not part of the NPC crew, you should go hang out with the Nintendo Power Couple sometime, because they're super great. I could tell, Mr. Cunningham, you were ready to, you're ready to call it there. But thankfully, I was basically all set up already to stream. I got a little hot tea, with a little bit of whiskey, because my coworker said you should have a hot toddy. That always makes me feel better when I'm sick. And I said, well, it will be an interesting night if I do. That's what I'm here for. I'm a, like, behind-the-scenes, cooperative sort of person, Mr. Cunningham. So, I'm here trying to, you know, make sure Final Fantasy Fridays keeps going when Dark drops off the face of the earth. When you get tired of streaming, I'm gonna jump in. So, just call me your, supporting character. Best supporting character. For the, stream Oscars. That could be a thing. And I hope, you guys are having fun playing the Mario Karts. I know you're busy doing that. That's true, Mr. Cunningham. And you inspired me to start my schedule. And I have been not great at sticking to it because this week has been weird with getting sick, but thank you, Ryan! I'm gonna try and, like, keep it going as long as possible, because you know how much I love Final Fantasy. And if I ever run out of Final Fantasy games to play, or I just feel like something slightly different, I can play something kind of related to Final Fantasy, like Kingdom Hearts, or, I don't know, something. Or something with, like, Final Fantasy references, or whatever. I'm gonna make it work, because it's on brand for me. Anyway, let's get started. But you guys, first of all, before I really get started, it'll be Kingdom Hearts, yeah, probably. It is. My love for Final Fantasy is pure. That's for sure. But we need a name for Edgar. You notice that I did not go to the castle. I'm gonna go recap my HP. Go ahead and steal. And then I'll go back. Sorry. Because I wanted to give you guys time to name Edgar. My favorite character. So it has to be a good name. Man, this game is great. I'm just enjoying looking at this game. I'm just so happy. Maybe it'll be, though, Mr. Cunningham, if it's not Kingdom Hearts, maybe it'll be The Legend of Dragoon. are doing a rename run. Oh, hey, Stardust! How you doing? I'm sorry about canceling on Sunday, but just, I'm gonna be at church from like 7:50 a.m. to like 2. Legend of Dragoon! So it's probably just best, especially if I start losing my voice, which might be a thing that will start happening with my cold. So what are we naming Edgar, everybody? Because it's going to be happening here soon. Wait! Hey! Oh, it's you. Proceed. He has one job. This is Figura, the desert castle. Thanks, sir. Let's go talk to people. Oh, I don't have sprint shoes. This is killing me. Beyond is the Figaro Castle engine room. We're ready to leave at a moment's notice. Okay. Hello. These thieves have been terrorizing the vicinity. Stay away from them. Oh man, I want to go talk to them. Lame. Oh, and let me know how the sound is. If the sound needs to go up. Don't want to miss the music in this game. Ladies man! I can only have 6 characters, right? But, accurate name. It is an accurate name. Go see the king. Alright. Fine. Go see the king. Okay. I guess we should go see the king. Hello. I don't want to buy anything from him because we get a discount later. Bye, Ryan! Tell everybody hi! I want them all, but we'll get some of them when we get Edgar, so wait for it. Now, Mr. Cunningham, have you played this before? You have, right? Go see the king. Okay. Go see the king. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh. You mean this young woman? I just like how she like blinks back at him. Like, what are you looking at me for? Yeah. Who do you think you are? Mr. Big Shot? Oh, sorry. 75% through this game. You've never beaten it? The ending sequence is so cute. Oh, I can't wait to show it to you. Oh, man. Oh, and he got his finger. How rude of me to turn my back to a lady. The young king of Figaro Castle, ally to the Emperor, and a master designer of machinery. The best. How about I just call him the best? Any votes? Any votes? I'm trying to think if I have anything funny to name him. I should name him Gerard. Gerard. If I have no other suggestions, I'm naming him Gerard. So, these are your moments to put in a vote. Alright. 3, 2, Lex? Lex? Lex Luger? I mean, I'll name him Lex. That's a fine name. I don't know if he's anything like Lex Luthor, though. There we go. Lex. It's an appropriate name. Lex. I'm Lex, King of Figaro. Surprised someone like me knows a king? Yep, we are. Talk to you later. Maybe I should make Locke. Hey, Beef Mode! Thanks for the follow! See, Mr. Cunningham, I don't know anything about wrestling. Or sports. You remember the Billy Mays fiasco? Hey, lady, what? You got more people coming in? That's crazy! You woke up in beef mode? Hey, Stardust! Hey, Beef Mode! It's good to see you guys! I hope you're having a good night! I was just debating whether I should try to make Locke sound like Lara Croft. Your vote, Stardust? Because all my Lara Croft experience is from your stream. Check out those sweet stars! All those sweet emotes! Hearts! Hearts to you all! Hearts. Yes, do it! Alright! So we're gonna try to give Locke a British accent. That will be hilarious because I'm bad at accents. So I hope you all enjoy this. Alright. So, you're an Imperial soldier. No problem. Figaro and the Empire are allies. Now, if this is your first time playing through it, this might be kind of confusing. Because we've got Locke talking about the Returners, and her having her slave crown, and Edgar saying, like, don't worry, I'm friends with the Empire. It's like, wait a minute, no you're- wait, are you? Yes. Shady. Lex is a shady guy. I had an idea, Mr. Cunningham. If Lex Luger is some sort of wrestler person, why don't I rename Edgar Lex and then Sabin Luger? Because he's the wrestler. What do you think? Please, relax while you're here. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Look, why are you helping me? It's because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. I guess your abilities would be a distant third. Just keep blinking at him. What's with you anyway? Guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. Well, yeah, you've been hanging out in this castle for who knows how long. I suppose a normal girl would have found him dashing. But I'm hardly normal. You don't really know anything about yourself. You barely know your name. Feel free to wander about. Much nicer now. I don't think there's anything back here. Alright. Xeno's the queen. Feel free to wander about. I wonder if they, like, pick a phrase to say for the day. I heard the Empire's using something called magic? You're gonna wish you don't know what that was. Gestahl has harnessed the power of magic. Who can stop him now? I don't know. Plucky adventurers. Think. Treasure. Ah, they spell Phoenix with an F. I'm sure I noticed that last time and complained about it too. Alright. Check out this sweet battlement. These graphics are great. Who cares about 3D blah blah blah? Look at this. Look at this pixel art. We still want to wait to buy until Edgar is in our party. So we ain't gonna buy nothing. do you say, dude? Dude! Doesn't look like it. But this castle incorporates some of the most high-tech devices in existence. For example, oops, they're all top secret. These graphics are great! Look at that sand! Doesn't it look gritty? Assassin's Creed Origins got nothing on this. Okay, I want to see if I can talk to the prisoners now. Those guys were cool. Yes, okay. Oh, these thieves have been... Oh, alright, you see the same thing. Oh, I need sprint shoes though. Lone Wolf, talk to me. I'm Lone Wolf, the pickpocket. Okay. Dude, eye patch dude. Relax, they're just blowing off steam. But I'm telling you, there's no sense keeping us here. We're just small potatoes compared to the real threat lurking out there. And King Lex knows it. Yar. I guess they should sound more piratey, right? I demand to see Lex. How dare they keep us in this stinking pit? Good, good. Hello? Hey, let us out of here! I have no authority here. I'm just a lady with green hair. Pay no attention to me. Did I already talk to you? Figaro Castle is the most modern structure in the world. Yeah, it is. It's awesome. Oh, the scholars! I knew these voices really good. Scholars the world over are doing research on magic. Silly people, scholars. Oh, you're not a scholar. Long ago, a force called magic existed. People who used magic were called mage knights. So, like me, but not. So, wait. I gotta go deep into lore. I need to talk to you again. Okay, so when the Espers gave... Or, not the Espers. The gods gave magic to Beast and Man. Does that mean the Beasts became Espers and the men became Mage Knights? I don't know. I don't know that they ever... Oh, I guess that has to do with Thamisha. Probably Thamisha people. Should I not spoil this game for people watching along, or should I just talk about everything? It's up to you, the viewer. That I never noticed a chocobo had blue eyes. Hello. This is Figaro at the Desert Castle. It's my stream, that's right, Mr. Cunningham. I do what I want. It's just hard for me not to talk about Final Fantasy a lot. Let me just see. Figaro, the Desert Castle. Cough hack. Alright, this is where I'm supposed to spend the night later. Hello. Weapons and items manufactured here are sent to South Figaro. So that's kind of interesting. The castle is also the industrial center. And the port is obviously the merchant town, South Figaro. There's a bit of a question of what does Edgar actually rule? The politics of this world, well, not the politics, the government structure? It's a little unclear. So oh, hello. Lex has a twin brother. He was such a nice boy. Brother, what's wrong with father? What's all this talk of his successor? Are you blind? Look how thin his face has become. What is it? Brother! Oh, he's crying! Tears? Aww. Lex's twin brother, who traded the throne for his own freedom. Oh, these guys are the best! So Luger. Luger is what I'm hearing, right? Which is not Lex Luthor, but close. I get a little red earring. Okay. Aw, Luger. I'm probably still gonna call him Sabin 90% of the time, but... Yes, his name is Luger. Oh, he looks so like his father. When he ran away, he was a sweet little child. I wonder what he's like now. Can I sleep in Edgar's bed? Okay. His Highness said he'd marry me when I get older. Okay. He tells that to, like, 99% of the people he meets. Not 99% of the people he meets, 99% of the ladies. The Empire is okay, because here's the... Okay, the Empire has smashed the 3 cities on the southern continent. Just a matter of time till they come up here. So the Empire was originally just Vector. It's like all the cities in this world are self-governing, except for a couple places, like Figaro. Because Figaro has South Figaro as well. And maybe other places? I don't know. I kind of think Kolingen is under the rule. Yeah, I'll take a rest. Good night. Ooh. That seems like what would happen in a world that has really poor communication technology. Now, you do have a good point, Mr. Cunningham, because they're using, like, messenger pigeons in this, and it's kind of hard to get a big structure. But then you got, like, the Romans. The Romans managed a huge empire, and they had letters. Letters. It could take months to hear from anybody. So, chew on that. Though Lex showers his attentions on women, most are too smart to pay any attention to him. He recently tried to hit on the High Priestess. Surely he's talked to you. Figaro versus Rome. That would be a fight, though. Just like the crazy evil technology they could come up with. Rome would love it. Chandler! So, when I was young, and still today, I can't... Let me see. I can read perfectly fine, but sometimes I don't read carefully. So, like, I called Chancellor Chandler. Which is fine. I still call him Chandler, and that's fine. The whole business of the succession was so repugnant to Luger, the king's brother, that he fled the castle forever. The succession was settled with a coin toss. What? What if his name's Chandler? You know? Chancellor's just his title. I'm giving him a fun nickname. Okay. I think we've talked to everybody. Hello, sir. Well, how did you like my castle? One time my brother and I did a Friends run of this, where we named them all after Friends characters. So Locke was Ross, because his girlfriend is Rachel, in-game. It was hilarious. Anyway, as someone who was in about middle school when Friends was at its peak, my nostalgia goggles won't let me agree with you. It certainly got quite bad. But nostalgia goggles. I was a teenage girl. I was a preteen girl. Don't judge me. King Lux, summoned from the Empire to see you. Enjoy the sweet, sweet Kafka music, though. I always feel like I should make the music louder in this game, but you guys can tell me if you needed it louder. Right, Mr. Cunningham? Protect the Interceptor! Thank you, Spark. Glad to have you on the stream. And Mr. Cunningham, I don't know what that last word is. They were so corny. Oh, corny! That says corny. Okay, I can read it. Yes, it was very corny. You're not wrong. Probably Kafka. Phooey! Emperor Gastel's stupid orders! Lex, you pinhead! Why did you have to live in the middle of nowhere? These recon jobs are the pits! Ahem! There's sand on my boots. There's still gonna be sand, dude. Yeah, I understand your predicament, Spark. I have the iOS version on my phone. And yeah, but I got the SNES Classic, so I'm going for this playthrough. Yes, sir. All set, sir. Please someone clip that laugh for me, just so I can play it over and over. Idiots! Hey, they cleaned your shoes, dude. Sir Kafka. What on earth, do? Out of my way! You had one job, sir! One job. Oh, I'm Edgar now. Okay. Didn't realize the cutscene had ended. Locke, what do you have to say? Nothing? You have no words. He is stunned, speechless by this appearance of Kafka. Yeah, I do think that's a large part of the problem. I can't remember who it was who said that in chat. They just don't fit quite right. You've been busy down south, looking for more cities to destroy? That's for us to know. Okay. I thought we were allies. What are you doing in my domain? You're not even going to answer that, sir. Okay. Oh, Pickles! That's true! The iOS characters do have huge pecs. That brings Kafka, humble servant of Emperor Gestal, into our lowly presence. A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here. This wouldn't have anything to do with this witch everyone's been whispering about, would it? Lies! She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. You see, there's more girls out here than grains of sand out there. I can't keep track of them all. I hate to be you if we find out you're lying. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. And apparently, a lot of that Kafka personality is thanks to the English translation. So, thanks, Woodsley. You're the best. Even though this isn't quite your translation, but I'll take it. Figaro and the Empire are allies. You are living in denial, sir. I'm your king. Figaro Castle. Oh, you guys aren't even saying, like, nothing happened here. You guys are sticking to your roles. And I appreciate that as your king. I'm not gonna fight you about it, Mr. Cunningham. I'm not sure I would enjoy it anymore now. Okay, I have to make Locke sound like Lara Croft. I don't know how to do this. Oh, that is such a weird flavor. Okay. I'd say that guy's missing a few buttons. Where's Zeno? Oh, good, you're safe. Take her to her room. I would love to have a fight on Figaro versus Rome. Who would win? Granted, the answer is Rome, sheerly by numbers. Right? Figaro's got like 10 people. And granted, one of them is Edgar, who has something called a debilitator. And get what this machine can do. The debilitator inflicts a person with a random elemental weakness. How can a machine do that? How can Edgar figure out how a machine can do that? I don't know. He's brilliant. But Rome has a lot of people. Just a lot of people they can send to kill and be killed. I'd love to chat with you, but the Chancellor and I must plan our strategy. Sometimes I hate being a king, if you'll excuse me. Follow me. Oh, what if I don't? Running away! Hey, I thought you were planning a strategy. You're still on the lure issue. Probably just a seat. No, there are not very many people in Figaro. Well, Edgar went somewhere to help. Granted, no place in this world is well populated. It is kind of amazing how scarcely populated this world is. But if it is, not much more I can say about it. Alright. Oh, Locke, you waited for me. Thank you. I like how they thought I was gonna get lost in that one room. Alright. Bye, Locke. Don't you worry about a thing. You're Lara, right? Lex told me about you. Is it true you're a thief? That's Treasure Hunter. I'm a Tomb Raider. On the surface, Lex pretends to support the Empire. The truth is, he's collaborating with the Returnists, an organization opposed to the Empire. I'm his contact with that group. The old man you met in Nash is one of us. Empire? But I'm a soldier of the Empire. That's not true. They were using you. Things are different now. I don't understand. What should I do? I can't tell you what to do. You don't have to decide right now. You'll soon find your way. Well, guess I'll go to sleep. But how will I know which way is right? That is a good question. Oh, jeez. I'm like almost on the verge of sneezing. Sorry, guys. I'm gross right now. What the? Oh no, there's stones on fire. I love that dude in the front. That dude would be me. Ah, the castle's on fire. What's happening? It's the Empire. It's Kafka. What are you doing? Oh, no. Yeah. I'd be freaking out if... Exactly! There's something not right about this fire. Fire! I love that guy. Fire! What do you have to say? Get ready. Yes, sir. Oh, I think I might have missed some dialogue. Whoops. Change your mind? I guess I have no choice. Or maybe I do. Shameful that a king should flee, leaving his people behind. How utterly delightful. Jump. He just walked through the fire. Okay, dive now. Yahoo! That was a little bit of a Mario Yahoo right there. Kefka's expression! Man, can you imagine the first time somebody saw this in the game? Cause how freaking cool! Right? A submerging castle? Who came up with that? Yeah, exactly. If you jump with your hands up, you're gonna land on that chocobo. Life's good. No one can touch the people of Figaro. Yeah. I played this game when I was so young. It's one of those games that I can't remember my first time playing. And I can't remember, you know, not knowing most everything about this game. But that's why I love watching you play it, Spark. It's so wonderful to watch someone figure things out for the first time and just, like, experience that joy again. Oh, it's great. FF7, yeah, FF7. By that time, a submerging castle, that's like old news. Go, get them! Does he just wave at them as they go? Bye! We should steal their armor. Sadly, we can't do that. On a crossbow! Now we're gonna let people freak out about my fire. Lex, what's the matter? You look positively spooked. Did you just see what I saw? Yeah, this kid seems loaded for bear. Loaded for bear? Whatever does that mean? Loaded for bear. Yes. Yes, and I so appreciate that however you knew you saved Cid, you just fought that dedication. She's amazing. That was magic. M-A-G-I-C, magic. Magic? She used magic? Xeno, where on earth did you learn that? Yeah, I always have to reset trying to save Cid. It's not you, Spark. Those fish. Sometimes you just don't get a good fish. You get a crappy fish. And then it's like, what are you gonna do? Because you can't choose. This is what always annoys me. You can't choose which fish to give Cid. You can see them all in your items and know if you have a bad fish, but you can't not give it to him. Fish cutscene. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it, Spark. It's so great. Sorry, just push Lex out of the gray. Get out of my way, King. Look, I didn't mean to make such a big deal of this. Me either. It's just that I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... Lex, Zeno can use magic, and we can't. That's the only difference between us. The fact is, we could use her help. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Lex. Swoon. Stop swooning! Sorry. My auto mod is set super high, but thank you for permitting it, Mr. Cunningham. Oh, Laura! Oh, crud buckets. Guess we're gonna use a Phoenix down very soon. Oh, nope. You're just gonna be dead, Laura. Yeah. Whoops. Crud buckets. Crud buckets is a thing I say. Son of a submariner! Didn't mean to cut out of that so soon as one of classic Kefka there. Is that a bad person? I'm scared. It's gonna be hard reading tunes when you're dead. Zeno, there's someone I'd like you to meet. We're members of the Returners. Our mentor, Bannon, would certainly like to meet you. Magic is going to be key to winning this war. Magic. Zeno has magical powers. That Esper seemed to react to her. How do you know that, Lex? Can there be some connection? Haven't the foggiest. It just seems natural to me that I have the use of this power. But no human is born with the powers you seem to have, and... way to kill the mood by calling somebody not human. Sorry, did I overstep my boundaries? I apologize. What should I do? I'm sure the Empire is going to come after you. Why was that message held? Hey, Mr. Cunningham, would you allow that message? I have no idea why it's... So we're allowing that. Oh, FFS. Automod, don't be dumb. My Automod likes to be really mean to people. I'm going to be changing its settings very soon. But, I have played all the Final Fantasies. Okay, Final Fantasy 1 I've only watched. I haven't actually played. But all of them except the MMOs. 11 and 14. So, yeah. But number 6 is my favorite, so. I'm sure the Empire is going to come after you. If they get their hands on you again, the world's finished. Zeno, you want to understand your own powers, right? I can't tell what face that is. I'm too far away. Okay, that's a smiley face. Good. I love Final Fantasy. That's why at the beginning of the stream I was like, I'm going to keep Final Fantasy Fridays going as long as possible. Play as many games as I can get my little greedy hands on. Then I think we need to consult with Bannon. Please. Okay. To the south is a cave that leads to South Figaro. Oh! Oh, we're still listening to the sad music and not the Chocobo music. Okay, also, why is Locke the head of my party? Can we just, nix that immediately? Especially because he's dead, but... which... Oh, here's how I do it. Okay. Woo! I should probably put him in the back row, too. Or does he have a... What weapon does he have right now? Oh, you're dead, so I can't equip you. It was pretty funny, Mr. Cunningham. I'm not going to waste a Phoenix down yet, because the water in here will bring him back. So, let's talk to him first. Aw, cat. King Lex, where are you headed? Through the cave and eastward towards South Figaro. Return to the castle and tell the others we're safe. If you can find the castle. Because it's submerged. Yes, sir. Take care. Bye. Now, the thing is, we're also going to go back to the castle. Oh, there's so many of you. Why are there so many of you? Not cure. Fire. Auto crossbow. We're gonna go to the water, bring Locke back to life, and then go back to the castle. I know, this is a hassle. Go back to the castle and buy. Ah, yay! You are back, right? Oh, thank goodness. And buy stuff at the castle because Edgar needs all his tools. Even though I only use the auto crossbow, that doesn't matter. If I can go back to the castle. Castle! The castle might be gone right now. I might not be able to go back to the castle. But it's worth waiting for because it's cheaper if you have Edgar in your party. Which is why I was gonna wait. And then this happened. Okay. Yeah, the castle's gone. We're not getting this back today. Fine. Just use your auto crossbow. But it's really cute when Edgar tries to buy from the merchants. Because they're all like, I can't take your money. Don't judge me, Mr. Cunningham. I am not going to do a 100% run. But we're still gonna do a lot. There's a difference between a 100% run and getting Edgar all of his tools. They're not the same thing. We're still gonna be well prepared. Thankfully, the only good one... I mean, I pretty much only use auto crossbow, chainsaw, and drill for Edgar. Yeah, it's true. I mean, Spark, you already know what the deal is. Chainsaw, drill, or auto crossbow. Those are the only three you need. The others are just for fun sometimes. 97.3 repeating. That might be about what I'm gonna get. That might be the goal. Because I do want to get all the dances, which I have to go out of my way. I want to get all the tools, but that's just a matter of buying them. And finding the chainsaw. I want to get all the blitzes, but that's just a matter of levels. I want to get the cursed shield uncursed. Those are probably the things I want to complete that are kind of out of the way. I'm not going to get all the lores, I'm not going to get all the rages. Yeah. Ooh! That'd be cool! I have the 9 that they put on for PlayStation 4 when they did that re-release not too long ago. And I wouldn't mind playing that too, and kind of retrying it, reappreciating it. I want to get a 100% on this just because of it being, you know, it's my Final Fantasy IX. But it's so hard. And so much of it is just not fun. I think that's pretty much just what it is in the PS4 re-release. I think it's just some polished graphics and maybe a couple things. I haven't played it very much. Tailgate! You might not remember Spark, but Mr. Cunningham has some problems with Zidane's tail, even though Zidane's tail is not a mouse tail. It is a monkey tail. But he still has problems with it, so there you go. Oh, I forgot to look at what weapon Locke has. I don't even know what weapons Lex has right now. And I don't remember what the justification is. What did they say? Oh, he's got a dirk. Well, that's not super great then for the back row. Yeah, no, that's what we wanted. Just kidding. I understand, Spark. We don't want to spoil it for Mr. Cunningham, who gets like 80% of the way through games and then never finishes. I'm beginning to believe that's your MO, Mr. Cunningham. I don't think I have any relics. Oh, I need to go shopping. I just feel gross. Where's all my stuff? All I have is a pendant. Oh! Same, guys! One of my big reasons for starting to do this was I will actually finish these games that I'm buying. That would be good. Good job, Lex. That was a mega hit. I wish I had sprint shoes. One of the advantages to the version that Spark's playing is that you always walk fast. Oh, this is torture. Torture. Getting all these treasure chests. On a crossbow. Let's go ahead and fire them. I felt like, or maybe, I mean, you've played it more recently, so. Oh, what is it though? I know, right? Maybe it's in the PlayStation remake? There's some version of it, I swear. The sprint shoes do make you go faster still, but even without sprint shoes, you can go pretty fast. But, it's been a while since I've touched my iOS version. Now you're just trying to start fights. Don't start fights in my channel, Mr. Cunningham. That's not what we're about here. We're about friendship, not fights. Unless you're fighting, like these guys, together. Against Kefka. See? Now you're starting fights! Well, who Who could this mysterious stranger be? Let's follow him closely. Get out of my way. Actually, sprint shoes first. Oh, I have to listen. Equip relics to gain a variety of abilities. These double my walking speed. Whoosh. Sucker. Okay. Hey, Mog. Relic here, but sprint shoes WC tonight. Never use that. Gauntlet. Sure, you could use that. Maybe if you wanted to. I wouldn't. Sprint shoes. Thank you. Oh yeah, we should get goggles. What does that one do? Dark and petrified. I'll get some goggles, because I don't remember if they fixed this version or not. Oh man! Alright, you can have goggles, because you're beautiful. I don't care. Oh, look how fast he goes! Oh, that's perfect! Oh, you can walk! Alright, everybody, get ready for one of the best scenes in the game. Duncan, students have no peers. Okay, great. Guy at the counter, he's kind of creepy. The Empire's been invaded, one town after the next. We're not safe here. Duncan made his son Vargas practice a strict martial arts lifestyle. Vargas resented it. And the little girl. Are kids allowed in here? Oh, alright. Yeah, no. No. You gotta leave. What do you think? Oh, alright. Yeah. You're not. Interceptor. Interceptor. Oh, guys, we need to come up with a name for Shadow now. So, start thinking, shout out some suggestions. What Shadow's name should be. I'm gonna take a drink. Interceptor Senior. I might have to just make it Senor to fit. At the very least, you could give me a response. Stand back. He seems vaguely familiar. Wait a minute. Keith it is! So, my funny childhood anecdote. Look at that shadow sprite. My mind? I 100% always thought, and continue to do so, that Shadow's black. There you go, headcanon right there. He owes allegiance to no one, and will do anything for money. He comes and goes like the wind. Alright, Keith. Keith. I guess he could also look like that smirk. That's also a fair interpretation. That's Keith. He slit his mama's throat for a nickel. Classic translation! Better steer clear of him, I guess. I'm still gonna try to talk to him. Leave us, the dog eats strangers. Oh, come on, I want to hear the bark. Bark, bark. It is. He's just classic Keith right now. Slitting his mama's throat for a nickel. Because, for reasons, we now have nickels. Can I get back there? Urgh. There's a secret passageway back this way. Hey, dude. Out of the way. I gotta get this cider over to the old man. That's my job. Now scram. Brutus. Cider delivery guy. I'm gonna sleep in your bed for that. Classic Keith. Keith, I'm gonna miss you. I'll see you later, my dude. Oh! Ready for some romantic overtures? Hello. The Empire attacked Figaro Castle? Now I'll be drawn into the battle. Okay. Pay no attention. How much do you charge? 80 gil? Nope. Think... Nope, not there. Alright, let's see. Ooh, there's the cider guy. Hey, cider guy. Hey, cider man. Cider man. Huh? Talk to me, cider man. Talk to me. Why won't you talk to me? I am really obnoxious to NPCs in this game. Talk to me. To be fair, that guy wasn't actually in a room. My grandfather was a servant for the richest man in town. Super. I'm off work. Get lost. I don't like strangers. Bring me some cider and maybe I'll talk to you. You guys are such jerks in this town. And also true. Don't tell Edgar he's not the type of man to do something. He'll do it. Edgar is the type of man who will definitely try anything once. Did you hear? Figaro Castle sank into the sand. You couldn't find it even you know where to look. Yeah, I figured that out when I wanted to go back and buy my tools. Poor king. Alright. Let's get us some good stuff now. I should probably just go ahead and buy 4. I don't know what saving comes with. 12. 14. Well, obviously we want the 14. Oh. Buy so much junk. Yeah. It's a well-designed game. They put a lot of love into this. Alright, Dirk. Oh, I can buy his Noise Blaster and Bio Blaster here if I want to. I'll just hold off until I get my castle back. It'll happen eventually. I'll buy 2 of these and then get locked into Mithril. There, now we're feeling good. I don't think you have anything else for me to do. Look how fast he walks! It just feels so good, you know? Don't you think so? Welcome to South Figaro. That's nice of you. By the way, I'm your king. I can't believe it! The Empire will smash us! Well, talk about a poll of your citizens. Beyond Malcodes, you'll find the Sable Mountain Range. Okay. All the free items people just leave around in this town. And I think nobody's gonna find them. They'd be wrong. What do you think, lady? Has war really begun? I'd better return home. Yeah, you're from the Empire. Away with you, traitor. Spoilers. Go into the door. Hello. Attack from the east, that way. Huh? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Barge into here while I'm trying to write a letter. I'm sorry, even a millionaire can be startled. There's always a nasty draft in this room. Where's it coming from? Well, lady, let me tell you. Bam! I can't remember how far you can get. Just, you know, exploring. Save point. That's nice. Oh, I don't know the wind the clock yet. Man, all these sweet treasures. Empty? That's lame sauce. Wind the clock, wind the clock. We don't have the key for that yet, so. Let us away. We'll come back to you later when we're supposed to. You have a nice double bed. Take a little nap there. Yeah, little kids. My dad's very important. Why, not so long ago, he even dined with General Lee. I just made that up. Smooth, kid. Smooth. Chunk, 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 Magitech armor. Chunk, 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 Magitech armor. Yeah. Well, you know, it's important to get a nap when you can. As you never know where you'll be next. Alright. Oh, gotta go here too. Break into all the places. Received elixir. Let's see. Can I get... I don't think I can do this part yet. Oh, yes I can. Here I go. Hey, Dark. I know, right? It hurts a little. The Phoenix is like this world's version of a phoenix. With a PH. Alright. Now that I've walked all around town and confused myself. Item shop. What do I need? I don't know. We might as well just round off our numbers. I drop. Oh yeah. There's apparently you're very sad. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be sad, Dark. Okay. Oh, bummer. Oh, cultist to the east. You must be a geography teacher. Yeah, that's really weird. Have you tried restarting it all? Yeah, it's sad. Which, what are you running it on? Huh. My husband, Duncan, is a world-famous martial artist. He's taking his disciples to Mount Coates for meditation and training. Poor Duncan's wife. Doesn't even get a name. Poor Duncan's wife. Alright, are you guys ready for some level grinding? Because that's where we are in this game. Huh. Yay, Tino gained a level! Only like 4 more. Yep, 4 more levels. We want Xeno to get to 12. So, just kick your feet back. Have some fun. You better use fire on him. He's a scary one. Uh-oh. That was dumb. That was a terrible choice. Oh, at least he's dead, so it wasn't all worthless. That's weird. I'm sorry, Dark. I have to bring Xeno back to life real quick. I might get a cutscene in this. Oh, yep. What's that smell? We're just gonna sleep though. Because the rhinoceros used Megavolt on her. It made sense in the context. That was a very powerful attack. Alright, now back to actually what I'm trying to do. And then we'll do the cutscene with Inn. These guys are losers. Run across with them. If I had any technical know-how, I would try to help you troubleshoot, Dark. But as it is, I'll just say, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like, if it runs on your computer, and OBS is running, there might just be some sort of weird update or something your computer just needed to do. My Streamlabs just did an update today, in fact. I was like, okay, if you feel like you need to do that, then you should probably do it. Let's estimate how long this is gonna take. We don't really want to know, but yeah, it's gonna take a while. Oh, I don't know. Uh-oh, the Rhinosaur. Kill it. Kill it all. Oh, we got a tonic. That's nice. Yeah. Sometimes you just need to let it rest for a bit and look at it with fresh eyes. will probably live with that. You know. Whereas I'm just like, yeah, I'll watch whatever. I'll bounce in and out. It'll be fine. I don't even know if I've heard of it. What was it again? X4 Foundations, a space sim. Okay. So by space sim, what kind of space do we mean? Like, are we well colonized? Do you have like a bounty hunting crew? What's the feel of this sci-fi adventure? I'm just gaining levels, so the conversation is much appreciated while I get Xeno up 3 more levels. Space, the final frontier. Man, those Rhinotaurs. Flying ships around and trading, fighting, building up fleets, murdering people. Okay. So it's a pretty advanced space, setting. I didn't know if it was, like, just you exploring the universe, or if, yeah. What kind of space exploration? I'm still waiting for you to get back to Final Fantasy VIII. Because I don't think you finished it, did you? A new Monster Hunter character. Cool, cool. I hope you complete it one day. I love 8. Yeah, because I mean, you're past the learning curve, as it were. It's not a learning curve, but you know what I mean. The prep work. And you were already, let's see, where were you? The gardens were fighting. I know I saw that part. Yeah, the card game stuff. Slows everybody down. You might have a point there, Mr. Cunningham. Whereas, I need to get Squall and Rinoa together or else I'm not satisfied. Okay, FH, cool. Yeah, I knew you got to the Flying Garden, so it makes sense that you would have gone to Fisherman's Horizon. That's a nice place. I enjoy that part. I enjoy it all, what am I saying? So you get to do the concert. A totally random concert. Oh yeah. How can you forget that concert? It's super bizarre. Such a selfie idea. I love her. But that means, when do you go to, I can't remember, when do you get to Trabia after it's been destroyed? Do you hit that before or after FH? Clearly after, right? It is. And at first, like, I didn't understand how you were supposed to make them play the same song. It eventually makes sense, but what? What are they doing after it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can't quite remember either, because you crash into FH pretty much as soon as you get back to Balamb Garden, like, plot-wise. You have to battle the gardens and whatever. Huh. Eventually you go to Trabia. Because then Selphie's all sad. I don't remember fighting these many Rodoxes. Where's the Chicken Littles? Are they later on? It's true. Seed taught him many things, but not how to drive the garden. Ooh, a grease monkey. When do you think you're gonna stream that next? I'm gonna make you commit. Well, I have a ton of money, don't I? Wow. This little grinding's going super fast. Yeah, exactly, right? Commit, Dark, commit! I'm gonna ignore your comment, Mr. Cunningham. What was I gonna say? But in FF8, don't they have rental cars? Isn't that the thing that they do? So hopefully Squall knows how to drive. Apparently. He'll, like, tell a game that he's gonna do everything for it. 100%. Then he just disappears. Noctis! Oh man, Noctis's issues are so deep. I don't even know if they're commitment issues as much as just issues. Huge issues. But I love Noctis, so. In case you can't tell from my love of Squall, people with issues, I dig them. Yeah, steal more tonics. He's a good dodge, Zeno. I'm proud of you. Oh, that could be true. I would definitely let Questus drive over Zal any day. I do not trust that guy. Level 10, we're so close! I think it's just level 12 I have to get to. This goes by a lot faster than I remember when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was pretty sure this took hours. Hours. kids do have an excellent sense of time, you know. I'm pretty sure most days in Squall's head are bad days. Let's be honest. He does not have a healthy sense of reality. It gets better, but throughout most of the game, it's like, Dark. No. Their love is much more pure than that. Yay, Xeno gained a level! One of the many reasons I dislike Zal. We all knew that Zell was the weak link, so... Yeah, like, it's kind of like a timeshare cave. Off the cliff. Sometimes Mr. Cunningham stays there, sometimes I go there for like a month. You know, it just depends how obnoxious everybody's being. Finally, Rhodoxus is great for my level. What's your status? 707 left. Yeah, right? I go down there for November. For NaNoWriMo. That's why they get so violent. I'm still happy that that's over. And it was like perfectly linked, right? I didn't feel like I had to make up a ton of stuff or go somewhere else with my story. It was a lot of work. It never sounds kind of that bad. Like, okay, 1,600 words a day. La 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 la. And then it's like, wait, how many words do I have to write? Every day? Uh-huh. Of course you will, Dark. Because you don't have commitment issues. You will do it. it is pretty hard to write a novel while listening to other things going on. It's like, oh, I actually have to focus on this. Crud buckets. There, I said it again for you, Mr. Cunningham. 2 in 1 stream. Oh, my nose. I mean, it's up to you. This book marks about a half of the way through my fantasy series. So kind of like midway through the second book. So, I still have to, you know, revise them all because they're terrible messes. Because that's what happens in NaNoWriMo. You just come up with terrible messes, and that's okay. Depending on when you started, sometimes a fresh writing start is a good place. Because you develop more as a writer and you notice, like, plot points that's like, oh, that makes no sense why that person would do that. I need to cut that. Yeah, I totally understand, because, yeah, I started to do this, I guess mostly in high school, but some in middle school. Yeah, I guess middle school and high school is when I developed most of it. And, yeah, it needs a break from that, shall we say. You need to be able to look at those teenage things and say, oh, no, that's not logical. You have to reread it in order to edit, Mr. Cunningham. Yes, you don't learn Drain. Alright, we can stop level grinding, guys. We're done. Okay. Oh, let's check out this, That's true. And I am happy to edit for people. Like, one of my pet peeves as a writer is you need other people to read your work. And I always send it to friends who are going to read over it, and they either never say anything or they're just like, that was fun, shut up. You're like an actual editor, guys. So I would love to do it. Getting other people to read it. It's like a violent struggle to the death. I would be a great editor. And I can, like, edit depending on, like, what you want me to. Do it, Dark! I do it all the time. Not all the time, because my friends have varying degrees of being able to finish things. But, yeah. I can just pay attention to plot, I can just pay attention to grammar, characterization, kind of whatever you want me to look at. Hey, Spark! Yeah, sure. Just don't take it personally if I don't like it. Like, if you want me to be, like, actually honest with you. Because I read kind of acquaintances historical fiction thing, and like I just didn't like it, just because, not necessarily because it was bad, but, and I mean, I pointed out the things that did need to be worked on, like as a story. But, you know, it's just not a book that I personally liked. Which doesn't mean that it's bad, it just means that it's not what I liked. He did not take it well. He really did not take it well at all. So, like, I was like, okay, we can maybe not talk again. I don't know. It was bad. It was a really bad situation. For many reasons, it was a bad situation, but this was a nail in the coffin. Anyway, but I am happy to read things, so you know how to find me. Alright, now let's figure out what's going on with this cabin. Flowers, his favorite. Punch! Hey Punch, what's up? Now you're lurking? You just got here, you jerk. Can any of this be saved? I am good at that kind of editing. I will point out, like, I love this stuff. This character's great. Blah, blah, blah. Flowers, his favorite. These dishes, they were his favorite. And this, his favorite tea. His favorite tonic. His favorite bed. Me too, Spark. I hope I remember how to do any of the, any of his, blitzes. There we go. Words. Luger. He was here? He's a really good favorite to have. Oh, hello, strange old man. What the? You know this guy? Of course, he left a couple of days ago after he heard Master Duncan was slain. He headed into the mountains. No, he is not like Zell at all, though. They do attacks the same, but very different character types. I heard Duncan's son Vargas is missing as well. I have a bad feeling about this. No, Sabin's the best. Dark, have you not played Final Fantasy VI? Wait. He's a bit more stable? Yeah. He's a lot more stable. Don't worry. He's just kind of like a jolly martial arts guy. How have you never played this one? What? You haven't played any of the pre-7 ones? Oh wow, you're in for like a world of wonder and glory. He does. He's mostly a goofy beefcake. Mostly. But then, yeah, like, and it's the same. I'm just gonna, like, for a second. Because Spark gets it. That's what I love about the Figaro twins so much. Like, they are such goofballs, right? The goofball martial arts guy, the, like, quirky prince who plays with his machines all day and hits on all the women. Like, they're just, like, fun and full of life. But then, when they have to do stuff, they're like, okay, like, we will give up everything for our people. We will do everything we can to save the world. We will look out for each other. It's like, oh, responsible heroes who aren't angsty. Oh, I love you guys. Okay, sorry. I recommend them, Dark. I think the pre-7 ones are really quite good. 3, I surprisingly like a lot. Despite its difficulty spike, I guess I should say. I shouldn't waste fire. I know, right, Spark? It's so very different from the direction that, you know, Square went with a lot of its other main characters. So, I don't know. It's cool. They're cool. I like them a lot. Zeno, Tara, who's the actual main character, she's not edgy, but she definitely does more of the, angst, because she's always wondering what love is and what it is to be what she is. What the heck is a guardian? So, you know, you get plenty of angst. But it's like balance. Let's see what Spark has to say. Yeah, and I can totally see that with 9, and I think I really... Because you're not my only, the only person I know who's has their favorite is 9, and I think I need to give it another try. Because I didn't dislike it, I think I was just trying to do too many things, and I didn't really get into the game that much. So, I really want to give it another try. So. Yay! Yeah! It's a really cool world in 7, Mr. Cunningham. And there's a lot of... I think when I came to my realization about 7 and how I felt about it is I enjoyed it more as a story than as a game, if that makes sense, Mr. Cunningham. Like, I think just, like, if it had been written as, like, a novel, I would have loved it. But because I had to play through it, I was like, eh. It's very different. Are so green? Oh. Right. Okay, I get it. At first I thought it was a metaphor, but you mean literally there's grass. Ooh, an Atlas armlet. I forget what that does. I think it just makes you stronger. Raises fight damage. I will give that to you. I'll give you the sprint shoes. You only got halfway through 9? Oh my goodness. The only Final Fantasy... like, I'm pretty... When it comes to Final Fantasy, like, I'm gonna beat it. Yeah, 6 through 9 was a weird growing time for the games. What was I gonna say? Like, back when I was a wee lass, my brother and I maybe emulated some games that we shouldn't have. And one of them was Final Fantasy IV, and we did quit playing that about maybe a third of the way through. Maybe half of the way through. Maybe even further. I don't know. Maybe even 2/3. But we did quit that. Eventually, I got it for the DS, and I beat it, but... that was the only Final Fantasy that I was like, okay, we're bored now, let's do something else. Sorry! Final Fantasy IV is, it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it did not hold the interest of my brother and I when we were at that age. The jack shot. Yeah, 8 is edgy. I don't know, like, 7 to me felt really quite edgy. I could totally be convinced otherwise, whether or not 8 or 7 is edgier. Because certainly with 7, they wanted to, you know, really do something different. Yeah, I don't know which one I would say is edgier, 7 or 8. But I guess if you're looking at, like, overall other stuff that's happening, 7 has more, like, quirky, funny things. And 8 is really just 8. Other than the card game, it doesn't get really fun at all. So, I guess if you're going for that, then I agree with that. I love 12 though. Yeah, like 8 is not funny. Other than Sulfie. Laguna. I mean, Laguna's pretty cute and funny, but not in the same way. It is pretty serious. Hey, you know, that's all weird, Mr. Cunningham. Of course, I thought Shadow was black for my entire life in Final Fantasy VI, so... but, yeah. No, that makes sense. Skull in the fetal position. Okay, I hear you, Spark. I hear y'all. 12 had lots of issues. I mean, I agree with the way that it was presented, but I liked it a lot. I like it more, I guess, kind of like with 7, I like it more as a story than necessarily as a game. But I also liked it as a game. Maybe that's why. It does take itself seriously. I still love it though, I can't help it. Yeah, they have very serious moments. Or is it Vargas? Or is it Duncan? Who could be following us? It's Sabin. That is true. You know, 8 had a lot of... And Punch, if he's around anywhere, I don't know if he's still playing Mario Kart or what, but Punch will complain about poor Xenogears getting messed up because they wanted to make 8 really, really good. Just like Squall tries to. So, are you saying, Mr. Cunningham, that Squall is Square? And time compression is the comparison of all their games at the same time, like we're doing now? And trying to judge them? Just saying. Oh man, time compression. It's a wonder why I love that game, because I hate so many of the plot elements, and yet I just love it. Can you kill them all? Please do. No, he never lets you forget that he is not prepared, and that he is gonna fail you all, and then he doesn't. He does have, I mean, his outfit is great. Uh-oh! Locke is poisoned. We'll take care of that in a moment. His jacket, his belts, his sword. He's got a cool look. Alright, don't worry. I will allow you that profane word. Yeah. I don't mind his whining, which is weird, because I don't like it when other people whine, but Squall, I'm like, you earned that complaint. The profane word. I also will set my auto mod to be less sensitive than I am. What am I doing? Stealing. I should probably steal from you and get more, antidotes. Yeah! And then he's in charge of Garden. Sid's like, well, I've done enough. Steal his jewelry. It's all true. Just gonna laugh at it. Oh, the cipher issues. The Cypher Squall relationship is so bizarre. Oh, that's totally Vargas, bro. Yeah. Robin Williams Sid is just not reliable as a human being. It's like a little bit, well, more than a little bit offensive. Like, you know what's going on way more than these kids do. And what? Well, hello, sir. Luger sent you, right? What? Don't say anything horrible, Dark. Who are you? Oh wait, I have to do my Lara Croft accent again. I forgot about that. Who are you? Luger. Is he here? Well, I did grind to get to level 12 because, if you're level 12 when you get Sabin, then he already knows Fire Dance, so, yeah. You were shadowing us earlier, right? Brilliant. How unlucky it is that you have run into me. Alright, I should probably have you fight and not be worthless. Kill you bears! Kill! I kind of feel bad fighting the bears, I'll be honest. They're kind of cute. Alright. Gale Cut! He's got the coolest magic. I mean, blitzes. He does just roll up with bears. Like, how in the world could anybody fight you? That's just standard Final Fantasy aesthetic. Not aesthetic. 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 There we go. Aesthetic. The person that you fight is just always like... Also, Mr. Cunningham's right. Give it up, Vargas. Is that you, Luger? Vargas, why'd you do it? How could you do your own father in like that? Fool, he made the mistake of choosing you as his successor. He snubbed me, his only son. No, you were the one he chose. Look at him just close his eyes, just looks so sad. Sabin! Just a moment to appreciate how sad Sabin is about somebody else losing their father. Well, of course Sabin's just giant. And he's got his eyes shut because he's a sad boy. You're a liar! Our master wanted you to be his successor, not me. He appreciated your fine spirit. Enough of your lies. Now have a taste of my superior technique. Mortal attack, a blizzard fist. Hua hua. The master has taught you well. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together, and fate will send you to your doom. Doomfist! Well, geez, whatever could I do? At least I remember the pummel. Okay. Step one. What the? He already taught you that? I know, it's a 3-button blitz. If only you hadn't been in such a rush for power. Bye, dude! Luger! He's like trying to figure out what is happening. Big brother? Brothers are reunited. Younger brother? First I thought he was some bodybuilder who had strayed from his gym. Oh, bodybuilder? I'll take that as a compliment. Man, Savin! Anyway, brother, what are you doing here? We're on the way to the Sabu Mountains. To their Turner hideout, no doubt. You got me. I've been watching from afar, hoping that the world might regain some sanity. Oh, you monk, I love you. At this rate, Figaro will be reduced to a puppet state. Look at that! He's been out training in this cabin with all his favorite tea, but he's still keeping an eye on Figaro. Suikoden, never played it. He is not Zell, Dark. Yeah, Spark. This is a fight I will allow on chat. You are able to fight Dark and tell him that this guy is the epitome of all monks. At this rate, Figaro will be reduced to a puppet state. See, Dark, for example, when would Zell ever talk intelligently about politics and Figaro being reduced to a puppet state? Yeah, unfortunately, Dark does have the Banhammer ability, and you do not yet. But I can change that, so don't get cocky, Dark. Mr. Cunningham's gonna watch my back now, too. Hopefully he'll be on our side. Our time to strike back has arrived. The Empire is going to pay for what it has done. Think a bear like me could help you in your fight? Heck yeah! You join us? Luger! Yay, hug! Also true. Zell can't suplex a train. Sophie wouldn't let him even if he could. Sorry, I cracked myself up. I think Duncan would rest easier if he knew his disciple played a part in bringing peace to the world. Let's get going. Yay! Oh, run. Alright, the time to see if I remember how to do fire dance. And if I can do it on this controller. This is another. Yes! Zell would get run over by Doom Train. Yay! I will say that this controller is also harder than what Spark is using in her playthrough to do the blitzes. Like, sometimes, weirdly enough, I hold the controller upside down to do the blitzes. I think I just have better luck because I'm right-handed. So it makes me feel a little bit better. I got a little bit more control. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, you haven't. Oh, I didn't know you were using an Xbox controller for that. So, yeah, I don't know what that's like. I retract my statement. Oh, right. Oh. Let's fire dance. Yes! 2 times in a row! Oh, I forgot, from those guys, the martial artists, you can steal bandanas, which is nice. I would like to get one of those for saving. That sounds like an insane time, Dark. Alright, shall we end with more cutscene-y goodness here? Ooh. You guys are boring. Damn, 3 fire dances in a row! I'm on fire, guys! And let me just check what his other blitzes are, which I never use. Or a bolt. Oh, and suplex. Oh, I don't have, mantra yet. Oh, okay. Well, that makes it easier. Because that's the one I couldn't remember how to do. Are you ready for some returner times? King Lex, this way, please. That sounds like some Frankenstein controller, Dark. I don't like it. King Lex, this way, please. Hey, Banon. Banon, we brought the girl with us. Is she the girl who can talk to Espers? Espers? Seemed the Empire had complete control over her. Ah, yes. Carrier pigeons brought word that she wiped out 50 of the Empire's best soldiers in a few minutes. I heard 5 minutes. You irrationally hate him? Interesting. I would ask your reason, but you said it was irrational. I mean, it's a little sad how quickly they're like, well, you've got to fight with us, Terra. We don't really care what you have to say. But other than that... Oh, his picture! I love his picture, his wild mane of hair. That's a lie. Zeno. Banon. She doesn't remember anything. Stay where you are. Perhaps you've heard the story. Once, when people were pure and innocent, there was a box they were told never to open. But one man it went and opened it anyway. It's Pandora, but not, because we're not in the same world. Cough hack, I'm old. He unleashed all the evils of the world. Greed, envy, whatever order you want to say them in. Pride, violence, control. All that was left in the box was a single ray of light. Hope. We now confront those evils, and you are that last ray of light. Our only hope. Did you just call me evil? Banon! Did you just call her evil? I'm so tired. Let me rest a while. Dude, you just like... Okay, sure, whatever. Alright, bye Dark! Thanks for dropping in. Someone important to me was... Oh, this is Laura. Go to space! Someone important to me was jailed by the Empire. I hated the Empire ever since. I joined the Returners when I realized the Empire was rotten to the core. I wanted to make a difference. I think I'm turning like Irish there. I don't know. Lara voice, who knows. But I have no significant other in my life. It's not entirely true. Besides, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. They're counting on you. Sure. Someone important to me. Oh, yeah. Right. Oh, may I have all these treasures? Please join us in our battle. I hear that as a yes. Oh good, Lot can have an air lancet. Oh good. But it's just me now. A favorite specific part? The opera. But that's like the obvious answer. So I'll try and think of one non-obvious answer. There's so many good parts. I really do like the ending sequence. So that's why you have to watch me beat the game, since you haven't beat it yourself. It's really quite fun. I don't know. I think I just love it all too much. The only thing I can add is that you can trust my brother implicitly. Brothers! He's always been fair with me. You can trust him, Xeno. Don't you dare tell him I said that. That is so happy laugh. Sabin, Edgar. It might be the cutscene with the castle with Sabin and Edgar. Phantom Train. Phantom Train's a great part. Vampires arresting returners everywhere. We have to discover some means of fighting back, or... Yeah, you're goners. I get it. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Are you kidding me? And last time I was watching someone play... a translator play it, actually. He was trying to get as many lines as he could to compare translations. Oh, of course, like Spark, I said like 5 times. So which one is your absolute favorite part so far? Yeah, yeah, Mr. Cunningham for sure. You know, this game we played a ton together growing up, and this one's actually is 2-player. You can config the controllers here. So, yeah, the Edgar Sabin cutscene, yeah. That is such a great cutscene. There's just so much emotion. And then we played 8 together, 10 together. He got me my copy of 12, my first copy of 12. Yeah, this is an important franchise to us. And obviously, like, with this game, because Edgar and Sabin are brothers, he would always be Sabin, or Edgar. I would always be Sabin, because I could do the blitzes. And we pretty much always had them in our party. And we were like, the Figaro brothers, look out for each other, because we're such nerds like that. Haunting Ground, that does not sound like the same experience. We're a small organization now, but our membership is starting to soar. Where's Bean on? Do I have to sleep or something? But anyway, there's like a random note somewhere that you can find. Like, in the pixel, like, before something. Ah, yeah, here we go. My goodness, I found it. Streets of Rage. We played Street Fighter 2. We played that. NCAA basketball for the Super Nintendo. Hey, Roz! I had to, like, lean closer to see who that was. Hey, Roz! Best mod, Roz! How's it going? Yeah, so there's this random piece of paper here. And I found this out just by watching this translator who was, like I said, playing through 4 different translations so you could compare. Hey, other sister and Steven Angelico. I'm gonna call you Fra Angelico. Sweet. Are those your siblings there? Oh, thanks for the follow, other sister. We were just talking about playing games with siblings, because this is a game that I used to play with my brother a lot. Everything on the Super Nintendo, of course, we played a lot in the GameCube. And, you know, so what are you playing with your siblings? What games do you like to play? Hey, Stardust! I almost missed you there for a second. Yeah! CSG... I don't know what that is. I might know what that is, but right now I cannot break that apart. Do I know that, or am I dumb? Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Okay, Counter-Strike I have heard of. Okay. I'm not totally dumb, guys. I do know games later than the Super Nintendo. Just not many. FYM444, thanks, Fim. I'm gonna call you Fim unless you tell me otherwise. And thanks for the host, Roz. Woo, this is awesome. And Roz! Okay, that's the host. 50 follow. Hi! We're getting close. I don't know where we are now. Gotta check here. Did I hit 50? Is that why you said it, Lazy? Or are you just being super? Hey, no, I hit 50! 50 follow. Hi! So we gotta do a little dance. Because I hit 50! This is new! This is big, guys! Woot woot! Hype! Hype! Totally worth it. Totally awesome. This is great. Thanks for the stars. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for the butts. Just kidding. My one quote on this channel is enough butts. Which is hilarious but true. Yeah! Oh, I forgot I can, like, comment on here too. So, we'll, use the emotes of all my favorite subscriptions. Here. Woo! Yeah, thanks, Russ. Thanks for finding it for me. You did! You did, and Lazy, it was so thanks to you. Totally awesome work with that crazy awesome raid last weekend. So thank you so much. Woo! I'd be like more excited, but the cold. You know. It's cold, it's 9:30. I'm an old lady. But this is awesome. This is really awesome. I did not think that, well, maybe I would make it to 50, but it would take a long time. And I never thought I would have this awesome community of all you awesome people. Stardust, Mr. Cunningham, Punch, Dark, Roz, Spark, Lazy, Ozzy, NPC, Ryan. Yes! Twitch is like such a great place. It is a much happier community than, you know, trying to get in on YouTube. Like, this is awesome. And everybody else I left out, all my 50 followers who have decided to hang out for some reason, I totally appreciate it. I will get you a great emote once I have some time to, you know, if I get the email, I will, come up with a fun emote for y'all, and hopefully you will like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so cool. 50 followers! 50 followers! I can't even believe it. And all I'm doing is having Tara look at a scrap of paper that I never knew existed until I watched this, this translator play through the game. Protect the Interceptor! I am, Spark, going to take that, if that's okay with you. It's true. It's Sabin looking kinda sad, but kinda sweet. I should just have Sabin up on the background. I do have a good viewer count. I think I know I haven't been streaming as much in November, but I think I have enough hours and days logged, so it was really just the sub count that I was looking for. Alright, go back to streaming, go back to lurking, have fun playing with your siblings, thanks Spark, and Sabin is 100% a Dreamboat Steamboat. We're gonna see so much more of him, so everybody keep coming back for some Final Fantasy VI and for other good times. But thanks again for all the people who just popped in and are back to lurking and doing other things and helping me get to 50! Super exciting. So there's this random piece of paper. I'm gonna leave it there because apparently it's funny. So we're gonna leave that. I think we rest? Or, oh, I guess I never went up here, did I? I haven't talked to you, sir. It's gonna be tough to talk you into helping us. If we push you too hard, we're no different than the Empire. So we want you to make up your own mind. Thanks, Edgar! See, look at that good leadership. That compassion. Right? People write him off as, like, an obnoxious womanizer. But that was not the discussion of an obnoxious womanizer. I will defend you, sir. I will defend you. Can I go this way yet? Nope. Okay. Is Bean on outside? Bannon, he went outside a moment ago. Thank you. There is great hair. Alright, hey Beanon. Have you made a decision? My, like, cough really helps me get into the character for these older people. So I'm gonna say no. I see. Because then you get equipment if you say no. I understand you're unease, but even as we speak, innocent lives are being lost. Please, we need your abilities. This relic will keep you safe. Thank you. So now I have a Genji glove. So now we can help him. Now we're ready, Beanon. Yes. You will? Really? Yeah. Otherwise, we just have to stop the game here. But I'm scared. If everyone works together, we'll be successful. Never give up hope. I have a plan. Please get everyone together. Alright. And we're just gonna get through this cutscene and then call it once we... This is why you find the note and why you leave it there. Just to make Bannon freak out about the cleanliness of his hideout. Why did the game put this in? What? I love it. I love all these little details in Final Fantasy VI. It's just amazing. Who hid this? Who left this piece of paper here? It was Tara. She made a face. Right. We all know that the Empire is using magitek power in battle. The point is, how has the Empire created it? Emperor, sorry. And Lara looked into the rumor. that the Empire is forcing the world's finest scholars to study espers. Right? It's totally in character. All the trouble at Narshe is over in Esper too. You mean there's some connection between espers and Magitech? I can only recall one thing leaking espers with Magitech power. You don't mean? Indeed, the ancient war of the Magi. No, it can't be! My grandma used to tell me stories about magical machines. Could they have been true? Bandon has the sniffles. He could! Except for his only ability is to cast health, so I don't know. Could that ancient tragedy be playing out once again? It's just speculation, but historical studies have provided a number of conflicting and frightening theories. According to one theory, humans and machines— I also, like, the nerd in me really loves, like, hearing scholarly theories in games. Because it's just like, that is something a scholar would say. According to one theory, humans and machines were imbued with powers drained from espers. Machines? Oh, in the Magitech War. Alright, that's where we got the Chung Chung Magitech armor. Got it. I could explain Magitech power. We can only fight Magitech enemies with Magitech weapons. It's risky, but if we have Xenos speak with that esper, it might just wake up. I wonder if that's wise. Who can say? Regardless, we need Xeno's help. Xeno. I'll do it. What nonsense! You sound as if you're enjoying this. Oh, Luger, you're worried about people getting hurt? I know. What's that noise? I do remember this being devastating. Because you're like sitting there planning a meeting, and then all of a sudden this guy comes in and it's like, we're dead. We're hosed. Emergency, Sir Bannon. South Figaro. What's going on? What happened? Empire took Figaro. Coming this... They found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Laura! I knew. Someone has to sneak into South Figaro and slow down the Empire, right? It's right up your alley. Good luck. Xeno, please wait for me. And please, don't let a lecherous young king who shall remain nameless near you. Laura! Save it. Big brother, aren't you ever going to grow up? What are we going to do? We'll escape down the Ledi River. Left? Yeah, oh, Anger was totally pouting when he got called out. He's like, what? That's not me, that's totally me. We'll escape down the Ledi River and make our way to Narshe. I want to see that esper for myself. Right. There's a raft by the back entrance. It's a gamble, but fresh out of options. You're in danger here. Come with us to Narshe. You'll probably even gain some understanding of your own abilities. We've no time to dilly-dally. Let's make for Narshe. Whoa! Aw, man! Are you guys ready? Because that's what we'll do next week. Let's just check our equipment, boys. Oh, I can't equip it. Do you have actually anything else? Okay, because I want him to have the Genji gloves, but it doesn't make much sense to give him that if he is currently not capable of equipping things. Cool! Thank you so much for thank you, Spark, for joining me. I'm actually going to save and wrap here myself. So, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for helping me get to 50 followers. Final Fantasy Friday will continue next week. As I've posted below, I am going to take the weekend off just because work got crazy. I'll be out of the apartment most of the day, so I just kind of want to recharge when I'm home and also rest myself from my cold. But we will plan to be back on Tuesday, where we'll play Celebrate. Maybe we'll have an emote. It'll be great. So everybody have a super great night. I'm gonna go get some more hot water, and everybody have a great weekend. I'll try and catch some of your streams for sure while I'm lazing about. So